Hey everyone, so this is a podcast recording and I'm here. I thought this would be like a bit of a fun little episode to see. Let's talk about one of my favorite topics, astrology. Let's talk about it, but not just any astrology. Let's talk about my specific star sign, my placements. I'm going to go through with you guys. A thought just occurred to me. So I am, for those of you who don't know, a Gemini sun, a Taurus moon, and an Aquarius rising. So that's awesome. And it's also been interesting to recently find out there's all of these hidden Geminis that I didn't know about, like Caroline Polachek, Gemini, what's her name? It's this incredible name. Kylie Minogue, Gemini. Oh, fuck. Somebody else is a Gemini, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all these icons. Lauryn Hill, Gemini. Stevie Nicks, Gemini. And I think it's incredible. So, without further ado, let's read into what the descriptions are for each of my main three placements, sun, rising, moon, and what they mean for me and who I am compatible with. That's what drove me to search this up. Who am I mostly compatible with? Because I know, it tends to go, you're compatible with other air signs, you're compatible with fire signs because air and fire go together, and like Taurus because you're a Taurus moon. Love Tauruses, shout out to Tauruses, but let's go a bit more in depth. So, I am on astrology.com. It says Gemini sun, Taurus moon, Aquarius rising. Introduction. Astrology is an ancient, fascinating art that can help you better explore your personality and uncover your deepest wishes, fears, and motivations. The three most important elements in your natal chart are your sun, moon, and rising signs. And anyways, for those of you who don't know, Taurus moon, your moon sign is like you are deep down, your most felt in feelings, maybe who you are with your closest friends and family, who you are when your guard is down. But like your sun sign is your core self. And anyways, let's go on to rising sign, which is like, how you might be within a first impression, how people might perceive you when they first get to know you, and kind of the exterior shell you show to the world. And so for my rising sign, it's Aquarius. Funny enough, I'm actually like just by a few minutes an Aquarius moon, which is funny because it's like more cusp, more indecision. So I would be on Pisces rising if, I don't know, a few minutes, give or take 30 minutes. But no, I'm an Aquarius rising. Let's go. Because I was born May 25th, 2006, 1:59 a.m. In Toronto, Ontario. So yeah, isn't that such a cool time to be born at? 1:59 a.m. So cool. Combining these three signs gives us a unique picture of your inner world and how you interact with the outside world. This guide will help you explore the personality traits associated with the Gemini sun, Taurus moon, and Aquarius rising combination. So, sun sign meaning Gemini is an air sign, which is known for their outgoing and curious nature. Yes, bitch. Ooh, so much so. Let's just search up the meaning of outgoing, shall we? Just so we know what it is, but what is it really? Outgoing. from the Oxford Languages Dictionary. First that comes is friendly and socially confident, friendly and energetic, and finding it easy and enjoyable to be with others. Yeah. And continuing on with the Gemini description, Gemini suns are known for being great communicators and are interested in learning about various topics. Yes. You know what I'm fucking reading right now? Eve. How the female body drove 200 million years of human evolution. What did I read before that? In Virginia Woolf Street Hunting. What did I read before that? The Woman's Book of Healing Herbs. Ask me about any topic, I will probably be able to give you a few points on it. What did I read before that? Robert Bateman, a freaking memoir about art. Communion, the Female Search for Love. Everyone needs to read that. I keep saying it to everyone. Everyone needs to read that. Anyway, continuing. They have a flexible approach to life and are always open to trying new experiences. Yes. Anyone who knows me, they will know. When somebody asks me, oh, what's your favorite thing? You know what I tell them? Anything I haven't tried before, that's my favorite thing, okay? Going to a new place, we're gonna go somewhere we haven't been before. What are we gonna make? Something we haven't made before, okay? What are we gonna listen to? Something we haven't listened to before. That's how I am. Gemini suns are also known for their quick wit and sense of humor, which can lighten up any situation. Yay! Yeah. With certain people, our humor just clicks. However, they can also be indecisive. Yeah. I've, just about any decision from Uggs to universities to what we're gonna get at the grocery store, pros and cons list, gotta make that pros and cons list, and have difficulty committing to one course of action. You know what? That's funny. You know why? You know what I'm doing right now? I'm trying to do a fucking double major. And a minor. What screams difficulty committing to more than one course of action more than that? But not even that, just talent in so many areas. It's very true. It's very, very true. I highly relate to that line from Seven Rings. They say which one? No, I want all of them. Yes, both. Just have both. Best in both worlds. Anyway, moon sign meaning Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, which is known for their practicality and love of comfort. Taurus moons are grounded individuals who seek a sense of stability and security in life. They are sensual beings who enjoy indulging in the finer things in life, including good food and material possessions. Well, you guys know me. So you don't know, I am the best chef, the best cook I know. Yeah, I said it. That's extreme. I do not play when it comes to that. I will splurge on those ingredients if I don't have an ingredient on hand. I'm making something for myself. No, we're going to the store and making sure everything's perfect. Because I want to do the recipe right the first time. Okay, substitutions, whatever. Maybe make it the second time. I probably won't make it a second time because I don't like to do the same thing twice. But yeah, I am also, I have to thank my Taurus moon for the sense of style it has given me. I do feel very grateful to, it's always something that I can tell you my style awakening. Grade 6, one day was a dress down day, put on my sister's Zara jacket, put on those jeans, come to school, people say you're looking like a model. Grade 6. And I do feel very grateful for my Taurus moon for giving me that, because I do think it's from that, or, heavily influences it, because my sister, at least stylish person I know, Taurus in all 3 categories, moon, sun, rising. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, definitely. Taurus, but in material possessions, not so much. Like, I'm kind of a, when it comes to clothes, yes, but not buying clothes, just like, let me see to style what I can with the stuff that I have. That's the thing, buying clothes gives me the ick. I'm like, oh, this is so much stuff. Like, I do not like stuff. I like to have my room be as plain as possible. That's how it was this year in my room, like, only one picture up in my room. A manifestation, I am statements. That's it. I don't know, it just gives me the ick, but Taurus moons are also known for their strong will and determination. However, they can also be, yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. Like, for certain things that are, like, very important to me, I'm so open-minded. But, like certain goals I have to achieve, it's like, no, nothing's getting in my way. Thank you very much. However, they can also be stubborn and resistant to change. I love change. I don't know. I think maybe, like, not resistant, but I can get, like, wistful, like, I remember, I don't know, maybe for school, like, being sad that it was over. Like, fuck, I'm never gonna experience this again. This was a very, like, good, comforting time in my life. Not gonna be able to experience, but it's, like, bittersweet. But resistant, I don't know. You try not to resist like that. Okay, anyways, rising sign meaning. Aquarius is an air sign, which is, so I'm 2 airs, 1 earth. Known for their innovative and visionary nature. Ooh, okay. You could say so. You could say so in my style. Aquarius risings are independent individuals. Yeah. I do say, like, I don't know, one time this person came up to me, like, I noticed, like, you're by yourself a lot. I'm like, haha, yeah. But, like, honestly, I feel grateful that it is voluntarily in a way, because I feel so lucky, like, that I could have these people I choose to spend my time with, but, like, for whatever reason, at least this past year in school, I even had noticed at Redmond's, like, I love my friends to death. I, like, don't know what I'd do without them, but for whatever reason, there's always a part of me that tends to drift, that it's very easy for me to isolate. Yeah. Who value their freedom and individuality. They are natural rebels who question conventional wisdom. Oh, definitely now from reading Eve and Bell Hooks that has come out. For sure. And are always looking for new ways to do things. yeah, new ways to do things. That's literally me. What new thing can I make? What's something I haven't done before? Aquarius risings are also known for their humanitarianism and concern for the greater good. Yeah, I mean, I would say that especially, like, growing up as a child, there's certain children that grow up in this book I read not too long ago, where there's a certain kind of child that feels like the world's burdens on their shoulders. Oh my gosh, like, there's climate change, I have to fix all this, and it gives them a very, like, it makes them feel very melancholy, very and I don't know, maybe this sounds, and that's how I was as a child, like, oh my gosh, like, seeing one documentary, oh my gosh, change to vegetarianism, I can't, like, the weight of the world falls on what I do and do not do. So yeah, very much that. Maybe that's also why I don't love shopping that much, or, like, so much buyer's regret, because I'm like, I don't need all this stuff, like, and, like, just buying into that thing of consumerism. But yeah, however, they can also be emotionally detached and struggle with establishing close personal connections. You know what, I could see this just because I feel like at least, especially in the first year that I am somewhere, like, for example, my first year in high school, grade 10, yes, grade 10, not grade 9, because I basically didn't do grade 9, And this past year at university, like, kind of in a way feeling like a friend to all is a friend to none kind of situation, where, like, you know, feeling so grateful. I feel like so that I've made connections with so many people, but maybe slightly more superficially, and at the end of the day not feeling where I could comfortably nest in any one place. Luckily, you know, it is just something that takes time, but yeah, like, I'm trying to play the field before finding somebody to commit to, in the words of T. Swizzy. Sun, moon, rising combination meaning. The combination of Gemini Sun, Taurus Moon, and Aquarius Rising creates a personality that is a unique blend of versatility, yes, practicality, okay, and idealism. These individuals are outgoing and social, yes, enjoy the company of others, and often being the life of the party. Oh my gosh, stop, guys, like, gassing me up here. I don't know. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. They thrive on change and variety. Yes, 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 yes. Which can sometimes make it hard for them to remain focused on one thing for too long. Yeah, that's why, like, things like picking it. That's why double major is such a godsend. Double major minor is such a godsend, because it's like, no, I don't have to pick one thing. That's why course picking is always difficult for me. Like, yeah, picking a major, minor, double major is difficult. Well, no, not because I have a double major option now, but any decision is difficult, yeah. But we gotten better. At the same time, the Taurus moon gives them a strong sense of determination, yeah, and love for creature comforts. I guess, like, that, I guess that's where the cooking comes from, and, like, the style, yeah. Determination, yeah. Yeah. They value stability and security. That's probably why I save all of my money incessantly. Like, make $500, put that shit all in savings. I'm not trying to spend any of that. And may have a tendency to resist change or new experiences if they feel it will disrupt their comfortable routine. I'm kind of going through that right now. But usually, like, no, fuck that. But, like, it's only if I'm, like, I don't know, like, something is important to me that I just, I don't know. Whatever. Like, 2080 on that one. No, I don't know. I'm not really feeling that description. They may also have a strong work ethic and a desire for financial security. Haha. That's why I'm saving all my shit, bro. Strong work ethic. Yes? Wait, what does that mean? Let's see. Strong work ethic. From chcp.edu, work ethic refers to the values and behaviors that guide how you approach responsibilities and teamwork. Willingness to follow through even when the work is demanding. Yeah. I mean, at my work, like, yeah, strong work ethic, especially a grenadier. Okay, where was I? Their Aquarius rising gives them a rebellious streak. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And an interest to unconventional ideas. Yeah, you gotta expand your mind. They may be drawn to activism and social justice causes. Yeah, especially right now, like, women's, like, even more so, always for women's rights, but, like, even more so right now, like, feminism all the way. And definitely maybe more as a kid. and have a desire to help others. However, I don't know. Doesn't everyone want to help others? Like, that's just neat. I don't know. Overall, however, they may also struggle with emotional intimacy and building close personal relationships. This can be true, but, like, I am so lucky that I do have those in my life. But yeah, maybe, possibly. I've never been in a romantic relationship, so it's hard to say from that perspective, but I do have trouble with, like, physical contact. Even just with friends. Unfortunately, like, I don't, like, not, like, just, like, I don't want to get into somebody's space in case they're like, ew, don't touch me. You know what I mean? So, overall, the Gemini Sun, Taurus Moon, and Aquarius Rising combination creates an individual who is highly adaptable, practical, and idealistic. They are curious and seek out new experiences. Yes! But also have a deep desire for stability and security. Yeah, I mean, like, that's important, right? That's important. Like, it's important to have both. They're innovative thinkers who value individuality and the greater good, but may struggle with emotional connections, building close relationships. Summary: combining sun, moon, and rising signs can give us a comprehensive understanding of your personality and how you interact with the world. The combination of Gemini Sun, Taurus Moon, and Aquarius Rising creates a unique blend of versatility, practicality, and idealism. These individuals enjoy socializing and thrive on change and variety, yeah, but also have a strong desire for stability and financial security. They are innovative thinkers with a passion for social justice, but may struggle with emotional intimacy. Seems like they're just, like, saying the same thing using different words. Understanding these traits can help individuals harness their strengths and navigate potential challenges. Okay. So, that was fun. You know what? I found this site, like, I think last year, where it will even give you a physical description for your sun, moon, rising combination that is so freaking accurate. It's wild. I did it with other people, too. It's wild. It's freaking wild. Like, what? So, yeah. Oh, and I completely forgot to mention about the compatibilities. So, here I am reading up on it. Apparently, Libra is one of the strongest matches, which is funny because, shout out Sam, one of my closest friends. What is she? A Libra. That's kind of the only example I have in my life, TBH. Like, she's my only Libra friend. But Dennis is Aquarius, which, I don't know. Again, all of these have exceptions, but in general, I'm not fucking with Aquarius like that. Like, but there's a lot of Aquariuses at the new school I'm at. Like, but I'm not too close with any of them. And of course, like, you know, there's some very lovely people, obviously exceptions, but I just, like, yeah, maybe it is that coolness. Like, I'm just, like, not fucking with them like that, which is funny. It says it's, like, apparently the second most compatible, but, you know, yet to be proven wrong. Then it's a Sagittarius. I love my Sagittariuses. Like, probably my two favorite signs, besides mine. Okay, let's include mine. Taurus. Oh my gosh, love Taurus. Sagittarius, fucking love Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. And, well, me, obviously, I have to say I love Gemini. Yeah, I love Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, so many of my good friends are Sagittarius. Shout out Christy, shout out Megan, shout out, you know, Francesca reconnecting with recently. Shout out Marky, like, people, very close friends, and, like, friends I'm kind of more getting to know, like, I don't know, we just click like that. Shout out so many other people that I didn't mention, like, oh, Sagittarius is so freaking great. I noticed a lot of successful women in entertainment are also Sagittarians, aka Christina Aguilera, aka Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj, Billie Eilish, Miley Cyrus. So that is also very interesting. Yeah, love Sagittarius. Love. Then it says Leo. I haven't had hardly any Leo friendships in my life. Like, I've known a few of them. I feel like there's not as many Leos as other signs. Like, there's a lot of Virgos, not as many Leos. So that's kind of a work in progress. I don't know enough. I haven't ever been close friends with enough to really know. Say for maybe one person, but again, like, not the closest that could have ever been. Basically I am I'm an Aries Venus, which means, like, Venus is, like, your love language. So, for example, let's say you're a Taurus Venus. You might crave, like, stability, like a partner that really values, like, stability, creature comforts. And so I am an Aries Venus, which means, like, very fiery, passionate, direct sort of loving. Whether that's platonic, romantic. I haven't been in romantic to say, but it's like I love what my Venus sign is, because, like, it's so perfectly beautiful, because in Greek mythology and Roman mythology, Venus, or Aphrodite, has a fling with Aries, and that's one of the very, very few Greek god, Roman god relationships that is not incest, which is beautiful. But so they're like two peas in a pod, which is beautiful. So I'm very, very happy with that placement. And I put in that I'm a Cancer Mars. Mars is how you fight, how you deal with confrontation, or how you handle confrontation. And so, for example, I think my sister is an Aries Mars, which means she's very direct with confrontation. Like, she's really good at just, bringing things to the surface that people won't talk about. However, I am a Cancer Mars, which, TBH, I struggle with non-confrontationness. I am really soft when it comes to confrontation. I feel like, yeah, it's easy for me to just, like, avoid it, take it personally, start crying. Yeah. Oh, and also, I am a Gemini in Mercury as well. And if you didn't know, Mercury is the planet that deals with communication. So Mercury is essentially how you communicate. For example, because I am a Gemini Mercury, it just means, like, I'm direct, spontaneous, love intellectual conversation, very curious, kind of everything about how I am as a Gemini sun, and then like even stronger because it's how I communicate with people. Okay. Then it says Taurus is a good match. Very comforting emotionally because of Taurus moon. Only challenge is balancing Gemini's desire for variety with Taurus's preference for routine. I love Tauruses. I wish it was, like, up there with excellent match. but whatever. Then it says Virgo. Yeah, Virgos are great. Capricorn. Yeah. Then if you go to more challenging matches, it says Cancer, which honestly, I was like, yes, 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 when I first saw this, because of course there's exceptions. I have, a couple of very dear people in my life that are Cancer suns. Wow. Get along great, have been so fundamental to my life. However, there's exceptions with anything, and in general, not everyone, but in general, have not had good run-ins with Cancers. No siree. Yeah, looking back, there are exceptions, definitely. Again, exceptions, but in general, nah. So it says Cancer can be both comforting and challenging. Your Cancer Mars understands Cancer's emotional nature, but Gemini, Sun, and Aries Venus may feel overwhelmed, so the relationship becomes too emotionally intense or requires constant reassurance. Yeah, Scorpio too. Scorpio's up there. Basically, water signs. Okay, so basically what I'm learning from this is that I'm not that compatible with water signs. Yeah, I totally see that. Scorpio, I haven't known enough Scorpios, but like you can tell when somebody's a Scorpio. Like, I don't know. It's just like a certain sass. Like Gordon Ramsay's a Scorpio. Of course he's a Scorpio. Yeah. Very magnetic attraction, it says. Scorpios, I haven't known enough of them to know, but, I just know it's not something I would fuck with too hard. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's definitely not something I would fuck with at all. I have a very strong example of somebody in my head. Actually, 2 strong examples. But, yeah, genuinely, hard not to just despise. Really hard not to just despise who I'm thinking about. But of course, love to everybody. Emotional intensity can clash with Gemini's lighter communication style. Yo, that's true as fuck. It's like, can you take a joke? While Taurus, Moon, and Scorpio often feel a powerful pull toward one another. Fuck that. Pisces, which is funny because, I'm almost a Pisces rising. I think you can see that too. Who knows, maybe I am a Pisces rising. But no, Aquarius rising. But can be deeply compassionate. Pisces may seek more emotional certainty than Gemini and Aries placements can provide. Yeah, that's true. Again, yeah. Biggest green flags in a partner: emotionally consistent without being possessive, financially. It says I would be jealous or controlling behavior. Okay, jealousy, yes, but I can definitely see myself struggling with that. However, it would be in my head. I know whatever. Live your life. Okay, so yeah. Interesting. So, yeah, okay, that really didn't show me anything new. It's basically other air signs is the best, then fire signs, then earth signs, and water. I knew all of that already. Okay, whatevs. That was the cast. That was the potty. I hope you enjoyed this time on. I hope to see you the next time we sit down and chat. Let me guys know in the comments what topics you would maybe want to hear next, but also what I heard this thing, I think on Reddit, if you need to know a topic for a podcast, you shouldn't be having a podcast. So yeah, I guess that's the philosophy, but I don't know. It's also interesting to, like, hear from people. Shout out to Emma Chamberlain, inspiring, like, the format of these videos and how she's done it. So yeah, hopefully I won't need to cut this because that would be really freaking annoying. I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna upload. Ooh, I would not want to listen back on this though. Sometimes your own voice is like, eep. But yeah, have a good night, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world, as the Ligracy says. Okay, bye.